Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mediak. And for this Dokkan discussion, as you probably saw in the thumbnail and also the video description, title, who fucking cares? It doesn't matter. But we're just going to be talking about our opinions on the 10th anniversary, and also we're going to be really quickly doing some summons for Kid Goku. Skylar has 4 summons because he has 150 stones.
158.
Yeah.
And then the 3.
And I literally scrounged together 50 stones just right before this, like literally 30 seconds before starting recording. So me and Skylar are going to be doing a quick group summon. And then Skylar's going to be grinding out 3 summons. And then we're going to be talking about opinions on the anniversary because it's finally done after fucking 70 units came out. And I have no stones, and they... 1 week after the anniversary is done, they're like, all right, here's a character that you probably want. And it's true. I do want it. Oh, Skylar, I fucked up.
Yeah. I'll catch up.
I was just kind of yapping about what we wanted to do. I just got TN, by the way. You actually look like you have something good there. You can see, yeah.
But did you see that there's no pity for this banner? That it goes straight to red coins. There's no pity.
Well, I think they're doing pity wrong. I guess that's the first thing we could talk about. Like, I hate the way that they do pity because of how many coins are now in the shop. Like, if you go into the thing, you have to scroll all the way down to sell. You don't have to show the screen, Skylar. It's going to be on there. Sorry. It's okay. I do the same thing too. Yeah, no, this summon sucked. That was a terrible one. I'm sorry for jumping into it. That's my comeuppance for jumping right into it.
No, I mean...
Not looking good?
It is, but it isn't. So, in mine, I did get the new Chi-Chi.
Oh, that's good, at least.
Yeah, and then I got the transforming Vegeta. So, not bad. Not bad. Not what I want. But,
okay. That's not bad.
But I don't know, because I'm so used to them doing pity on every single banner now. I was confused whenever I just saw red coins.
I need to amend that a little bit. I think pity should be on every banner, but I think it should be the same coin every single time, but it at the end of every banner it automatically turns it into red coins, so you can't use pity for the next banner, if that makes sense.
That's what I was gonna say. How would you then make sure that it's transferred over? Temporarily remove it,
yes,
and then add it back.
Yes, it would be okay, the second the banner ends, gets rid of the 250 green coins or whatever the hell that you had, and then in your box the following day you get 250 green coins. I mean red coins, sorry. I think that would be, or carnival coins, or insert whatever fits inside of the pity thing, but that's exactly how I would do it. It gets rid of all of that stupid... I bet it's effort for them to have all of those different sections on the exchange menu. It's so stupid. I don't understand why they ever decided to do that as an option. I feel like it's pretty obvious it's going to be an issue.
I wonder if it's harder to auto-convert all of the coins.
Probably.
Because, one mistake and the entire community is raging.
You're right. They probably... did that. They probably were like, okay, we need time to come up with something that would do it automatically, so in the meantime we're just going to do this not good way, and then we'll fix it later. It's maybe the Dokkan motto is we'll fix it later.
That actually is pretty good. So I'm now on my free summon.
Nice. Anything good? So
I have gotten 2 Tech UI Gokus.
Lost that.
Oh, Goku Black Rift.
Actually? Let's go. Wait, that means you got him, right? Let's go. Skylar got lucky one time. He was getting really butthurt. He was like, Zach, you're probably going to get him because every time you don't want a card, you always get him.
You know what? I'll accept this right now. I pulled a U.
Yes.
I didn't really care too much for the card. I just knew he was good, and I really wanted him, and same-day units are usually good the entire year. So I was like, I'm going to summon now, and then Golden Week.
What? I don't know what Golden Week will be. I don't think that's... wait, we could talk. We could talk about that in a different Dokkan podcast. For now, I think we should definitely Yes, that is an issue. The coins are an issue. But I want to talk about the overall 10th anniversary. How do you feel about it?
I actually think it's the best one.
I think it is
so far.
It's not even. Yeah, it really isn't anywhere close to it. Yes, 100%. And the amount of units that we got from them, and I think all of them are fun except for one. And then the secret unit we got at the end also was awesome. I texted Skylar beforehand. I was like, "Hey, buddy, I got some news." And the news is I actually, from this Vegeta banner, went into 0 Daima units, and I came out with all 3, and I am very happy about that. Yeah. Because I did 2 rotations through. At the end of my first rotation, I got Vegeta, and then I bought Glorio with coins. And then at the end of my second rotation, I got Goku, which is awesome. That made me so happy because I wanted all of them so badly. And I think Goku's animations are some of the best in the game. Just like, and it's not even close. His normal super attack of him jumping around with a power pole is insane. Literally the best animation in the game. And I like Vegeta's a lot. Huh?
Maybe not the best. Maybe not the best animation here because the Dokkan Fest LRs
smoothest animation in the game. I think Gogeta's active skill is probably the best animation in the game. AGL Gogeta's. Yeah, the glitch is so cool. Dude, that like fucked me up whenever that happened the first time. I was like,
oh my god,
yeah, what is going on here? But then I was like, oh my god, no, that just means he hit him so hard the fucking screen glitched out. That's so cool. I love that.
It is so cool. Do you have a favorite event from?
Yes. That's an easy answer for me, and I feel like you know it.
Yes, it's definitely the 50 phase.
Yes, new one. I haven't even beat it. That's how much I like it. I think it's so fun. I'm 7 challenges in, so that means I got up to phase 35. I
actually think I'm like 1 ahead of you. I think I have.
You're at 40 then? That's awesome.
Maybe I'm not at 40.
I can't wait to go back in and go. I just need to find the time.
8 out of 10.
It takes 4 hours to do it. I do also like all of the new red zones. Going through the 10th anniversary battle was probably the most fun individually I had going through the different events because
the one with orbs.
What? Yes, skill orbs, because it was so fun knowing that I'm doing these to massively, massively buff these characters that I like. And these skill orbs are fucking broken. Like, the silver one that gives you 1,200 defense, what the shit? Who greenlit that?
It can make Frieza runnable.
Yes, well, kinda.
No, not really. But like, Goku's even better.
Goku's even better. And okay. Let's talk about the units individually. We'll go from the start to the end. And each batch of 3, we'll talk about the Dokkan Fest last, and then we can go in order of quality for the other 2. So we could go Vegeta, then Goku, then Vegito, and then Goku Frieza, then the other one, and then the Gogeta character. Why am I blanking? Go on. Yes. Okay. What do you think of Vegeta? Tell me everything. Your heart and soul.
So he is the one that I did not walk away with.
Actually,
yeah. But I'm honestly not that upset. I would be much more upset if I didn't walk away with the other 2 from part 1 because they're much, much, much better cards. And as I like Universal Survival Saga, but I don't know how many buffs it's gonna get this year. In my opinion, I feel like it's the huge Daima, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Seekers year.
Yeah.
So a ton of Earthbred fighters.
I'm super excited.
I am super excited.
I have a sweet spot for Daima. After
I do too, because probably just so new.
Well, okay. If we're small mini podcast for a second, me and Skylar are going to talk about Daima for 3 minutes. we'll chop it down to 3 minutes. Skip ahead 3 minutes if you don't want to hear Daima stuff. I think that all Dragon Ball, you don't rewatch it. You don't sit down and watch every episode. You just watch the good animated parts. And Daima has a bunch of good animated parts, and I think that fits that bill really well, in my opinion.
It does.
Yeah.
It fits it very well.
Yeah. As watching it,
And
probably not the best. But, like...
It's not the worst thing ever. It still feels, like, fresh and new because there's some new stuff. It is better than GT.
But, like...
And Glorio is kind of cool. And there's at least a little part where you're like, I think Glorio is a bad guy. Like, trying to, like, deceive Goku. And
I think that you may have thoughts within the show, but then you will realize that the thoughts don't matter.
Yeah, the thoughts don't matter because it is still Goku at the end of the day.
Yes.
But...
And only about Goku.
Like, but they're still there, I guess. But...
They are there. The thoughts exist.
They definitely are there.
And also, Majin Ku and Majin Du are amazing, and I love them, and I think we should cherish them.
Oh, I do too. Caden's favorite character is actually Majin Du.
Me too.
That's his...
I love him.
At least...
Where he went Super Saiyan 3, he went... I really love that. He's so awesome, bro. I can't wait.
It is.
And also, might I say, I think my favorite form of any character in Dragon Ball ever is baby Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That is my favorite looking thing ever.
It's so sick. I do know what you're...
I just love that he's a tiny little ape man.
Hey.
Okay, we're back.
Where did we leave off?
Oh, we were talking about Daima, but we can... He's giving a wave. But we can go back into Dokkan. We were talking about Vegeta. I want to give my 2 cents because I actually got fortunate and got all 6 of the new cards. Actually, all 7 of the new cards, which is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, that doesn't really happen.
Yeah, I didn't get him either. So.
Huh? You're missing.
I guess I'm missing 2. I forgot Vegeta technically counts.
Yeah, he technically is in the anniversary. I honestly, when the anniversary is usually 4 cards, I usually walk away with 2 of them. So leaving with 7 this year, I'm a happy camper. Like this is without a doubt my
7
best.
of 7.
Yeah, 7, 5 whole ass more units than I usually get in a year. I am I'm grateful first off, and also just really happy with it. Vegeta's not the worst. I think he's very good still. I think he gets a lot of hate. I haven't seen a whole lot. I haven't watched a lot of The Truth this time around because of how many videos he uploads, and I just kind of just watched the news, like where we first hear about a card from him for the most part. But I do remember him saying that people hate on this Vegeta a lot, and I think he's pretty good. He actually is rather solid. He can only be slot 1. Oh my god, I'm going to leave that in to show how embarrassing that was. But he can only be slot 1, turn 2, which doesn't make any sense. And it's specifically his second turn, which is really weird. But after that, he can really be fine in turns, in slots 2 and 3. But most cards can, so I'm not exactly, like, through the moon about that. He does have Goku that can dodge in slot 1, but not a lot of events nowadays. There are more events nowadays that cancel dodge, so he kind of gets fucked over. So he's losing a slot 1 card, so it kind of hurts him a little bit. But he as a card is still pretty solid. Because I don't think him not being slot 1 takes away, because I think the next card that we're going to talk about, the Goku, he's not a slot 1. But I still think he's very good. He's arguably my favorite card to come out of the anniversary, if I'm being 100% honest. He is...
Arguably the most important.
Most important? Oh, yeah. Because Grade A Power is like one of the best teams in the game right now.
And his support is literally so strong that they're worried about making other characters so good.
Yeah, dude, he is insane. I can't believe his support. That's definitely the best part that comes out of him. I love Grade 8 Power because having one Goku on each rotation just is broken, like beyond belief. I do really like Vegeta, and I like... It really hurts me to say, because I'm such a GT hater, and I like Super a lot, and it really upsets me that I like a Super Saiyan 4 so much better than Evolution Vegeta, which is like my favorite Vegeta. It sucks, but I do love him so much. Vegeta is pretty high on my list. I honestly, this is going to sound ridiculous, and I apologize for that. When it comes to my favorite, I don't think he's better. I just want that to get out there. I think Vegeta's higher than both of the Dokkan Fests. Nah, Vegeta's higher than Vegito, definitely, in my favorite cards that come out in this game. I like Vegito a whole lot, but he just isn't as cool. Like his attacks and stuff aren't as cool as Gogeta's, in my opinion.
The counters are pretty awesome.
Yeah, we can circle back around to that. Goku's awesome. Do you have anything else to say about the guy? He transforms great.
Yeah, he's so good. Yeah, the transformation is fantastic. I love how you brought it up, how he stacks after he transforms. So it's incentive to transform, like, as fast as possible.
Yeah. I want you to know, I've only transformed with the new EZAs. Oh my god, we haven't even talked about the fucking 20,000 EZAs we got during this anniversary. So much that I actually forgot some of the characters that EZA'd, like Gogeta and Vegito and Buhan. All those cards at the beginning. Cell, I fucking forgot Cell EZA'd. There were so many characters.
Super Saiyan 2.
What was it?
And in Super Saiyan 2 LR
you're right. God damn it. They really had so many during this. And I honestly haven't really used a whole lot of them. Like, I haven't even touched the new Vegeta at all, which is crazy.
Yeah.
What was I on about, though?
Goku.
Oh, yeah, him.
Goku.
Stacking, yeah.
I actually think of all of the new cards that we got, aside from Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, I think he's the one who's best suited for slot 1 immediately in case of danger. And, like, if you get the typical double leader, and then I usually throw him in there just because of, like you said, the dodge. Because you just have to hope. You just actually throw him there and hope.
Gogeta are better turn 1, I think.
No, I've gotten killed. But I'd rather take 0 damage than take, like, 150k 3 times.
That's fair, I guess.
And then die.
I don't know.
But
Goku's pretty consistent with me, that Tech Goku.
Yeah, mine always dies.
We can talk about him in a second. I want to say something that you glazed on, and I started to started to talk about, and then I interrupted you about the Goku and his stacking after he transforms. The EZAs, the new EZAs, I've only transformed twice with them, just because I'm too into, like, oh, let's just keep going. Like, why transform now?
Yeah.
It'll stop.
What if I did one more?
Yeah, exactly.
What if I did one more? What if I did one more?
Exactly. Just be like, oh, he might take damage here, but if he survives, he's not taking damage next turn. I know that for sure. That's how I feel with both of those new EZAs. In Goku, I don't feel that way at all, because the second I see him, I transform, because I know I need to start stacking as soon as possible. And I think that's how stacking units should be. Well, stacking units that transform specifically. You want to be in that stacking as much as possible, in my opinion. You want to get those numbers high.
I agree. Especially in the new event, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes, especially in the new event.
100%.
He's awesome in the new event.
And then I would like to say for that Goku, too, the fact that I need to look at his exact name, but I know it is, like, very nicely worded. Yeah.
Really quick.
Super Saiyan.
Okay.
The Super Saiyan 3.
Okay.
Because his name is Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT (parentheses Golden Great Ape, Golden Giant Ape).
Yeah.
So definitely a 101 for name, and it'll be so nice because I don't like whenever a ton of cards compete for the same name. Then I have like 5 base Gokus on my team and none of them link.
Are you saying that anticipating that we're going to get a Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 3 Goku from GT?
I think we might get one from Daima. But
yeah, but it's going to have parentheses GT, right? So he would link no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like his name because of that.
Okay.
If instead of just Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
You mean like how specifically it's shot up that there's not even a chance?
Yeah, there's 0. Unless they actually remake the same exact card.
Yeah.
This year.
The reason why I asked is because, like, honestly, with this guy, I kind of feel the exact same way with it, because you're never going to get a Super Saiyan Goku plus Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel. Or if you do, it's just not going to be as common. Or, like, arguably, you could have it the other way around and have it be Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel plus Super Saiyan Goku. Wouldn't that be a different name? Because the Vegeta is first? Yeah, that
It's
would.
like how the two Gokus link if
Oh,
you put them
right.
side by side.
Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, like with the other ones. Well, actually, isn't the Goku and Angel and we'll get to it when we get to it.
I think technically.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
matter. But I love this new mechanic. I've been waiting for this for like literally years now. It's been 10 years since this game has come out. So I can't believe it took them that long to do an exchange. Wild.
yeah. Well, they had something like it before, but just not like how we wanted it. They had the exchange, but it was a one way, and once you did the exchange, you couldn't go back. But I like that now we can go back
Yeah.
if we
Right.
want.
Oh, you're right.
Not as much,
Actually, yeah. Okay. I forgot they had the other exchange. You're right. We couldn't go back, and you can control it whenever you want. I found that to be insanely helpful. Like that's like another layer of the strategy. Whenever I feel as though there's a lot of locking in these new events. If I get Vegeta locked in slot 2, he can't go in slot 2. He needs to be in slot 1. I switch him back to Goku. He now has 70% damage reduction in slot 2. He's fucking cracked. It's awesome. It's one of the best abilities.
Or vice versa. Goku's locked in slot 1, you switch to Vegeta, and you're like, okay, I guess I'm going to defense stack this turn.
Yeah. Well, I usually,
and then,
if I get on Vegeta, I'm never leaving Vegeta unless I have to. Just because I'm like, why would I want him to be defensively weaker? He's not going to take damage later on in the game. The only time I switch from Vegeta is if I'm going to transform into Vegito.
See, I'm the exact opposite. I don't switch from Goku to Vegeta because I'm like, there are damage caps. If he's in slot 2, I can kill him before. And then I'm like, whenever I transform into Vegito, he'll have enough defense and be fine either way. And then whenever I do the target, those counters are going to kill him. And then I win.
So right, this community is full of idiots.
Hey. What stage did you make it to?
I mean, shut the fuck up. I only tried it one time. I only tried it one time.
Me too. No, I didn't. I tried twice.
That's fair.
But
actually, that's not, I also lied. I tried it twice. You were exactly. On Rivals
so,
with me.
You're right. This community is full of idiots.
You're right. This community is full of idiots.
But I do think in that new one I need to start switching to Vegeta more. Do you just want to talk about Vegito now since we're
he's just the most fun card in the game because it's crazy how you could go in, get to 1 million defense, switch into Goku, get to 7 billion attack, switch into Vegito, unleash the most devastating active skill in the entire game, followed by target attacks on him that all of them are counters. If somehow someone survives that, you switch back into the other guys, you activate the crushing little guy, you get guaranteed guard 15% up all the time. They're broken. It's literally the most broken card ever.
You can't do both of them.
You can't do both.
Sadly.
It's only one or the other. Damn. Okay. I thought there was. I've never actually gotten past the Vegito part, so.
Yeah, not many get past Vegito. Yeah.
I would have learned the hard way one of these days.
The fact that their passive says, like, 2 guaranteed ultra supers is insane. I did not know that was going to happen ever. Ever.
I didn't think that would ever happen too.
Because I remember on the first day, so I didn't read any of the details. I didn't read them too clearly.
Ultra super attack. Wild.
Yeah, and I just saw it launches an additional attack, and I was like, okay, so it's just like the regular super. And I did the ultra super, and I saw the animation. I was like, wow, that's awesome. And then I saw the additional, and I was like, wait a second.
Well,
did I not get enough
he only has ultra super. He doesn't even have a normal super attack. But same with Gogeta, so it's like the same thing.
I don't care. I prefer the ultra.
Well, it's the same. It would be the same thing as if it just said perform another super attack or something like that. It would be the same ultra super attack. It just has to say that because he doesn't have another super attack. You know?
Oh, yeah. That's kind of sweet.
That's weird though. I love that.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we don't have enough time to make a second one. We're just not gonna.
Also, his leader skill is absurdly broken.
It is. We talked about that in the summoning thing, and I still am not super happy about it. Gonna be 100% honest.
I am. I think I meant the fact that it's pure Saiyan. It's just thrown on the end. Like
Yeah,
That's
for
like
both of them.
90% of the game.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
wild that they did
And
that.
then yeah, so I'm glad they're doing that, and they gave it to both of them. So one of them didn't have a well, there is a worse leader, and I think it is Vegito now, but
Yeah,
mainly because Successor's gotten so many Gogetas since. But
Vegito's is definitely worse because Gogeta has both of the easy A's
7 years,
from 7 year.
yeah,
They're broken. It's crazy.
they're absurdly
We can
broken.
get into that in a
But
little bit. Do you want to move on to this guy, or do you still have more Vegito talk?
we can
We can
we
talk
can get
about
to
it.
that. Yeah. I'll end with I think Vegito is the best card out of the anniversary.
I disagree.
In my opinion, I just think the target
Oh
mechanic is
no,
too
I
good.
fucking agree. Vegito specifically, not Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, not the other
Vegito
guys,
specifically
specifically Vegito.
is easily the best card in the game, and it's not even close. It's insane how broken he is.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to stack with either of them. If you just pull out Vegito, you're probably gonna beat whatever boss you're on, like whatever phase of whatever boss you're on. He's not surviving. He's broken. Okay, we can talk about the worst
Yeah.
card to ever release in Dokkan now.
Yeah, that is so Goku and well Frieza tag Goku is the worst anniversary card I have ever seen. They can't tank normal attacks in any slot. They
I
will die.
okay. I
But
want to do a
Frieza will
little bit
die.
of defending.
Goku is good.
Tiny bit of defending.
Goku is good.
Tiny bit of defending. I think that
There's none. There's basically no defending.
No.
If they can be stunned, you better pray for the stun.
yes,
And then
that is
that's it.
true. But okay, Frieza does a lot of damage. Like mine does. Like I have one or two dupes in mind because I summoned pretty hard for Gohan after I didn't get him in the summoning video. But he does like 25 million damage on turn one. Frieza. If you could get, this is a big if you could get to Goku and have him stack up for a couple turns, Frieza's going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage, which would kind of, in certain situations, be helpful if you're like, okay, I need to blitz this boss. Let's see how fast I can get damage going. And once you get into Goku, he's pretty fine defensively. So, like...
He's pretty good. I'd argue he's pretty good.
I'd say, well, I mean, he's died to a bunch
He's the
of
best slot
super...
one out of the anniversary.
Do I agree with that? I think
I mean,
Vegeta
he's the only-
and I think
he's the
Vegeta and
only one.
Goku are better. Tech Vegeta and AGL Goku are better. Slot one.
They're not turn one though. Turn one, slot one. Oh, I guess they're not either. So
Yeah.
it's one of them.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. But
it's-
that's
you
the
wanna start
only
you wanna start
time
Goku?
in which Goku can be good. Also, if you just hold off on doing their active skill, like that active skill after a couple stacking is insane. It actually is really, really strong. It's not like as strong as Vegito or Gogeta. I know, Skylar, I know I'm picking at straws here. Okay, like I know I'm really going at the bottom of the barrel.
You have to say some positives.
Yeah, this is what's the word for it? Like I don't know. Who cares?
Participation trophy.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. That's not what I was looking for, but yeah, we'll say that. This is my most excited card going into the anniversary. Going to be 100% honest because I thought this was such an awesome concept. Just having these two characters and this like switch off kind of thing because that's what they did in the show. It looks like how they fight, but why did they make him so bad? Like it's literally like they didn't even test him at all, especially Frieza.
Yeah, he is really bad. I don't know if they just are like, okay, we're gonna make him basically geared toward battle hardened foe, and that's it. And they just gave him an insane chance to stun. And they're like, okay, he's gonna stun, and he doesn't even need defense because he's never gonna get it.
Yeah, screw that.
And then, and I severely dislike his passive. The fact that he needs either double super or double extreme,
Yeah.
but if you're running a full super team and you have him as the leader and you have another one of him as the leader, the other one counts as an extreme class, so it ruins both of them. It essentially ruins both of them.
He sucks.
Dumbest
Terrible.
thing ever. They should be excluded from counting. And then in that case, it would only be the one card in the middle, which would count. But it's so hard to team build around them because you can't mix You have to have all of one or all of the other,
Yeah,
and they have to be good enough in the event to begin with.
they suck. Like, it's really disappointing because the only time to use Goku and Frieza is if you're trying to use Goku and Frieza because you spent money and summoned on them, you know?
Or you're doing battle hardened foe and just like praying for stuns.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
It's terrible card. Let's move on.
yeah.
I don't want to waste any
I
more time
do
on this piece of
I
shit.
do want to say I do like their leader skill. Battle of Fate, pretty
Yeah,
good.
on a different card would
Pretty
be
good.
great.
Yeah, too. On any other card in this anniversary, that's really
Yeah.
good. On this card, it's terrible because they're terrible. But
Uh,
hey, their Easy A is gonna be crazy.
their EZA is gonna be insane. I can't wait for that. I think we should talk about the most disappointing card in the entire anniversary. The Gohan.
Weird.
No, go. Actually, no, you're right. The most disappointing was definitely Frieza. The second most disappointing. You like Gohan?
No, you don't. Yes, he's good at everything.
No, I disagree.
Yes.
He just is. He's not turn one. I mean, he's not slot one. I know that's like not like I don't know. There's nothing good about him. Like that's outstanding.
He's better slot one, turn one than most of the other ones in this anniversary. So like if you are stuck, he just has to get hit. And if that first attack isn't a super attack, he's sometimes fine.
I don't know.
And
I'm not the
which a
biggest
lot of
fan
his cards are
him.
not.
Because like I know he guards and he has 20% damage reduction, but most of his stuff is just like numbers.
Very basic.
Yeah.
But he's
He's gonna get aged out so fast, I feel.
he but he's also like mine, he'll do like 20, 25, 25, like 26, 27, and then for the first couple turns, and he'll pump out a ton of damage to churn along faster. Then he has his active, which also helps, and then he starts getting crits at 24 key after his, it's either turn 5 or his 5th turn. Um, and that is pretty valuable because crits are very necessary against these insane HP and defense bosses in
No, that's
which
fair.
a max damage does less than a health bar. Um, so
Having
like
20
I think
yeah,
like,
having that
if I
extra
had
critical hit
to
at 24
say,
key, I
there
didn't
are
realize
so many
that.
cards in this one that have like multiple of their like categories in like a Z.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Gogetas and Vegetos are
Mm-hmm.
like Z in attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna murder. This guy is A in everything. So like he doesn't stand out in any fashion, but he's pretty good in all scenarios. He's an easy run, in my opinion. I find him just on my team, so I just need like a 5th or 6th
He
option
definitely
for
is
a
an
team that
A.
I'm attacking.
I'd say he's like an
He's
A
got-
plus in attack. I'd say
yeah.
like B plus in defense. Like I just don't. I can't remember a specific moment in which I died to him, but every time I look at his defensive stats, I'm always just like, man, that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, if he doesn't die, I mean, he isn't
Well,
like isn't the one
I'm
great
not
and
necessarily
directly
saying he
one
doesn't
shot.
die. I'm
Yeah,
saying like I can't
he does die.
specifically remember a moment in which he did, but that doesn't mean he hasn't for me before. I also don't use him very much because I don't know. I just never got on my way too because I don't feel it. I never felt like he was good enough like the other ones, like Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, occasionally the Vegeta. That I always try to use them.
So his like numbers look bad at the beginning, but he does greatly raise attacking defense for one turn on his regular, and then he raises attacking defense on all of his other ones.
But so
And then
do they
each time he
all,
attacks, he also gets 10% up to 80%. And then he also gets 150 whenever he is receiving an attack. So if you do put him in slot 1 and he dodges that first one, you do get 158% defense extra on
Does he
top.
have dodge
So like he
attacks?
has abilities. He has abilities just to be like relatively stable in every single slot in most situations. But like he still will die. Every character dies.
I think Vegeta, AGL Vegeta. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead. I think he's probably the best slot 1 turn 1.
I think so.
He-
Mine
he
dies
is-
too much.
He has
Yeah, he makes me so angry.
300% defense, guards all attacks for 3 turns, while also wait, does he have dodge in this form?
Mm-mm.
No, he does not have dodge in this form. Never mind, I take statement back.
Yeah.
He is pretty basic.
I don't like
I think
either
I
of
was
the
thinking of
Dokkan Fest
Goku.
slot 1 turn 1. They always die.
Let me look.
They take like 150k on most of the red zones normals.
I don't.
It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. But because I always get double leader. So I always know because I'm always like, oh, I'm sure they can survive this
Yeah,
one,
no, I
and then they
think
don't.
Goku's pretty good. Like I'm reading him 50% damage reduction, 20% damage
His
reduction,
defense isn't high
20%
enough.
damage
He still just
reduction.
takes too much damage.
Hmm. I don't know. I can't remember a specific time, so I sadly cannot attest to that
I
one.
can because I had a lot of them today.
Yeah. Okay, we can talk about
Yeah.
Gogeta now. I mean, the the
Um,
the card.
I think this Gogeta is like their alternative option for the tag is the best one. But
What
it's
is it
like
again? Oh
it's
yeah, it pauses, right?
the
It's a Ghost
Deku.
Usher, right?
Yeah, it's a Ghost Usher,
Yeah.
and it gives them guaranteed dodge on the next turn. It's so
I didn't
good.
know that. That's
It's so
insane.
good. There's so many uses for it. It's fantastic. And like with Vegito, I feel like I'm hardly ever going to destroy the Potara because I'm
Yeah.
like I need to see Vegito. That's like like Vegito is the winner of this
Yeah.
card. Like I'm not going to destroy the
He's
Potara
also
unless I'm
just so
about to
much
win
better
and I
than
need to.
destroying the Potara, you know?
Yeah. Whereas like Veku, I could seriously see using to get me out of terrible
Yeah.
situations to use like just keep stacking with Vegeta. But
Yeah.
like Veku can get me out of those terrible situations, whereas Vegeta destroying the Potara still can die. Whereas like
However,
Veku's like actually 100% safe
however, Gogeta's
and he does
animations are
damage.
amazing. I
Yeah, they
love
are
the
amazing.
Final
So I never
Flash.
want to. I
Yeah.
never want to, but like I have before to get out of situations in order to win. Because at that like whenever I use that, I usually will pop the seventh year
Hmm.
anniversaries um actives to exchange and well not exchange to transform into Gogeta with that, and then I usually finish off the boss. So
He's so cool.
yeah,
I love him.
he's the king of cool.
He
Yeah.
is.
But I still think Vegeto's better than him.
I like
But
his animations better. Except for, I think Goku's unrelenting kicks is one of the worst animations we've ever had.
it's not terrible,
You
but
can't
like it's
make
not
out what the
good
fuck's going on in it, dude. It looks like he's kicking with one leg, but I can't tell.
because he's so fast. Come on, it's
Dumb.
unrelenting.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. But really, other than that, they're kind of the same card as before, except like one dodges more in slot one, while the other like I don't know guards more or something. No, they both guard in slot one specifically. They're a little bit
one like
different. I think Vegito like the majority of Goku and Vegeta in the tech form is better than the AGL one, but I still think they have their merits. I think Skylar was right previously by saying Gogeta's team is definitely better than Vegeta's team, but yeah, the
sheer
Vegito
number of
card as a whole.
Gogetas,
What?
just the sheer number of Gogetas. We have so
Yeah,
many more Gogetas than Vegetos
yeah, so
that
many
if they were
better
to go on a
ones too.
spree of yeah, like if they were to go on like a spree of dropping Vegetos for the rest of the year, like Vegeto's team's gonna go back to one.
Yeah,
It has it has Beast Gohan on it, and he's just like
he's still
think
pretty
of him as
decent. Yeah.
the think of him and technically
Oop, you
fifth
cut
and
out there. What was that?
anniversary cards. They essentially are because
What'd you say
Beast
there?
is
Sorry,
on
you
that.
cut out.
Oh, sorry. Beast and Tech Broly are
Hmm.
essentially the extra anniversary cards we got.
Yeah,
Like they're still
essentially.
so good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and the Gogeta not having Beast on his team is such a huge hit. But now that he has the Gogetas, it does not matter as much. But like you are able to put Beast in slot one still against so many of these events
Yeah, a lot
and
of them.
have him just take care of business, especially if he's next to the Vegito with the extra support.
Hmm.
It's he doesn't need it, but it's fantastic.
Yeah,
He's so good still.
he still is. Yeah.
Um, I also think that if I had to pick between the Vegeta like tag where he's the defending card and Gogeta's Goku where he's the defending card, I think Vegito is better because
Yes.
Goku if he doesn't dodge, I feel like he dies.
Also, he
But
he
if he does
can't
dodge,
dodge in slot two or three. While
yeah, I only run them in slot one.
well, correct. But if you have them together and you need them both to stack, it's better to have the AGL one in slot one because he does less in slot two than the tech one does. The tech one still has defensive abilities outside of slot one, while the AGL one just doesn't at all.
Does he
So
actually?
a little bit, not a whole lot.
I was gonna say I know I thought he loses his
He
guard
he does lose
everything.
guard. He does lose guard big time, but I think he still has a little bit of damage reduction. While the AGL guy, he doesn't have any dodge unless he gets attacked, which is terrible. And when he gets attacked, he only gains 10% dodge. It's terrible.
Yeah, he is. But at the same time, oh yeah, you're right. He does still have 50% damage reduction.
Yeah.
So you're right. He is better out of slot 1.
Yeah.
That was a good call. I didn't even notice that. If they're not in slot 1, I'm not running them. That's pretty
fair,
much just
yeah.
what happens.
That's fair.
I usually just tag out, and I'm like, you know what, Goku or Vegeta,
You got
come
this.
back and we'll stack a little bit more tag.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the actual like bonus anniversary card. My little goat here. He's terrible.
No. He's perfectly mid.
He is perfectly mid. I like him. I like him and Daima Goku and Glorio. I like running them all together.
Glorio.
What?
I love Glorio.
Glorio's so good.
I absolutely love Glorio.
Yeah, Glorio's definitely the best one. But Daima Goku's fucking actually really good.
I really like Daima Goku.
Yeah,
he's won me so many of the battle hardened foe events just because he's dodged everything.
Yeah, that's super fair. Yeah, me too. Actually, he dodges so much. In the one game I used him, I remember him just like absolutely bobbing and weaving. I don't think Vegeta's too far off of them. I think he's cool. Because it's Ultra Vegeta 1. It's the first time we've ever had him in Dokkan. I like that. I like the concept of his card. I just wish he was a little bit better. I don't understand why they nerfed him so hard. I like the fact that he's supposed to get most of his stats from supering like 40 times, but also like after he supers 40 times, he doesn't exactly have shit. And it's a good idea having him have be unbeatable turn 1, and then have in that turn's supposed to like stack up his defense and whatever for the second turn. But like the goal of that is to actually make it so that the second turn he's defensively capable. It just doesn't do that.
Like, okay, so he is kind of why I think SSJ4 Goku was not a mistake, but I think he was too strong.
Okay.
Is because I think they dialed back his damage reduction, because if you paired him with Goku, he would hit 100%. I think he would hit 100%.
He would,
and he was never take damage ever. Yeah.
But
so they had to cancel out a little bit because it is Power Beyond Super Saiyan or Grade 8 Power.
Right, Power Beyond Super Saiyan.
So,
I was like, he's not on
since
Grade
he's on there, he would get it.
Yeah.
And he would be really, he'd be too good. He'd be as good as like the legit LRs we just got, because all you would need is to take damage turn 1.
An extra
transform,
10%, 80% damage reduction turn 1 is actually not bad.
Yeah, but is that what he has right now at base? He has 80%.
Base he's at 70%. Well,
70?
base he's 50. Turn 1 he's 70. Slot 1 he's 70.
Yeah, can you imagine him being just at 80 and then it going up whenever you take too much damage and you're on turn 2, but it's his first turn?
Yeah, I love
that. He would be I think he would actually be too good. Like, I think they're actually scared of making cards that you can pair with that Goku to make like overly powerful.
Yeah.
So okay. I feel like he is the first one to see like the kind of wrath of that. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested in what they do with Power Beyond Super Saiyan and Grade 8 the rest of the year, because they have to know he's right there. He's actually around the corner just watching any single card, because he is waiting for somebody to take slot 1.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
he's
they can't
the
make him
reason
too good.
why Int Goku is actually like capable nowadays.
Yeah, he is.
Just
that in SJ4.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He revived a card from that old. What is he gonna do to a new?
Crazy.
Yeah, what's he gonna do to a new card?
So, I want to see that. I'm excited.
Yeah, if they don't hold back on the other cards.
No, I want them to hold back, because I think power creep has been too insane. We don't have to get into it too much.
This is good power creep. I like it. The game is. I'm starting to die all of the time. I'm getting frustrated for the first time in like years since the 7th anniversary.
We need more bad cards, because we don't want this year to go like make these events cake. We don't want that.
Tell that to Kid Goku, because he looks absolutely gross.
He does look gross.
But
I'm excited for Skylar to use him and then tell me about him.
Oh my gosh, I am too.
All right.
I actually have him just chilling here.
Where would you rank? Give me 1 to 7 right now. All of the new summonable cards, and then we'll end the video.
Okay, 1 being good, 7 being the worst.
Yes.
Okay, so I think Vegeta 1, and then I think Gogeta 2, and then I have um, I'm not counting Beast and Tech Broly, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
There's only
They're new to.
7.
In my mind, they're the other anniversary cards.
There's more other. Never mind. There's other.
I know.
Never mind.
SJ4. And then I have SJ2 Gohan. Then I have a Gap, and then I have Vegeta, the blue Vegeta specifically, and then I have Daima Vegeta, and then I have another Gap, pretty big Gap, and then Frieza.
Did you get all of them?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. I got.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I have
Okay.
tiers too.
You're right. Okay. So, okay. Okay.
What's yours?
I'm thinking about it, and I've decided. Okay.
I think yours is gonna be that different from mine.
It's gonna be pretty similar. Vegeta,
Gogeta.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Just because I think that the defensive capabilities, like him, he's able to do more things than Goku is, because I don't think he's really good in slot 2 or 3 if you're trying to stack up his defense like I am. I do understand that you can switch back and forth, but whenever I'm trying to make him as defensively possible as possible, we're going to just ignore that, keep going. We want him to be defensive, and it's just not working. I like using graded power more than any other team because of how strong Goku is. It's unbelievable. But number 3,
and all the easy is.
Yeah, he's pretty darn close to Gogeta, even though Gogeta is just like insane when you transform into Gogeta. Actually, it's honestly on another scale. But no, I'm switching things up, so I did that on purpose. And then I'd say probably Vegeta, then Gohan, then Vegeta, Super Saiyan
Daima.
3, yeah, Daima, and then obviously Frieza in F tier. Did I get all of them? That's all of them?
Yeah, because what you have Gogeta at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I should have numbered them. Yeah, well, that was go ahead.
What do you want to give a rating to the anniversary out of 10?
10. It was amazing. It was the best anniversary we've ever had. It's not even close.
I agree. What kind of put the icing on the cake was the free anniversary card you were given.
Yeah, that was awesome. I wouldn't have got Gogeta if I didn't get that. Just straight up.
I wouldn't have a dupe in both my Dokkan Fest if I didn't get that.
So you were like, I'd rather get a dupe than get one of the new cards.
Yep.
All right, and on that, we're going to end the video.